Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. Today we've got a cardio circuit that's going to focus a little bit on your core and a little bit on your arms, your pulling muscle specifically. Now, like we do with every workout, we're going to invite you to warm up, right, to kind of prep the movements that we're going to do so that you're ready for the actual workout. Our first move is a sit-up. Now, this one we love to talk about. There's so many different ways to do a sit-up. Sometimes sit-ups can bother people's backs. If you know, right, if that's you, if you're thinking, oh, I just hate sit-ups, oh my gosh, do any other core move. Do a plank, do a hollow body hold, do a bridge, do anything that works for you that you think kind of gets your core, your tummy muscles working. That's always okay, all right? Our second move is a row. Now, I'm going to choose to be seated here, I think almost every time. Maggie occasionally is going to stand up. And the reminder is that it's cardio today, so you actually don't need a ton of resistance. I'm grabbing a band because I like the feel of resistance, but I'm going pretty light with it. I'm not taking a lot of band there, right? I'm keeping it with a lot of flexibility in it. Maggie, I think the whole time uses just body weight here, right? Just kind of goes through the motions, pulls her elbows back, gets those back muscles going, right? That's always okay. Specifically in a cardio day, like I said, we're not looking for a lot of resistance. Exercise number 3, the last of our exercises, is going to be a bicep curl. And again, the goal here is to keep this light. If you don't have anything at home, just go through the motions. Use the weight of your arms. Pretend that you have just a light little bit of resistance, and we promise this is going to work. It's going to get your heart rate up because of the way that we've designed it, right? Specifically, hint, hint, without breaks coming in today. So the goal is to get your heart rate up through some, various movements, and we're going to get that whether you have resistance or not. So again, if you don't have a band or a backpack or anything like that, don't sweat it. Now, in our little break time here, let's talk about what's coming up. You've got those 3 movements. You're going to do sit-ups or your core movement for 20 seconds. Immediately after that, you're going to do a row for 40 seconds, and then you're going to do bicep curls for 60 seconds. That adds up to 2 minutes straight. We're going to go 3 rounds through this for a 6-minute workout. Okay, now it's a video. If we ever go too fast for you, 2, 1, let's go ahead and begin. Let me finish that thought. If we ever go too fast for you, pause the video. It's always okay to take a break, to get caught up, right? We want you to be able to follow along. So if anything we did was just too much or too quick, pause it, refresh it, rewind it, catch up. It's always okay. Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's go ahead and get into that row position. Remember that for us, the clock just runs. I'd like to say that if you're comfortable with that, let the clock just run too. There's nothing magical about going for exactly 20 or 40 or 60 seconds. I always like to say some of that time is just transition time. The other thing I like to remind people is that you have 40 seconds, 60 seconds, whatever we're giving you, to do the reps, and that's all you get, right? You get as many good reps in as you can, but you don't sweat it if you don't get a certain number, if you don't get a certain time. The goal here is to look good, to feel good, to move well, to be proud of what you're doing. 3, 2, 1, and let's move into those bicep curls. Again, you've got 60 seconds. Make these look and feel good. Now, I'm going to go back to what I talked about at the beginning. This is cardio. The goal here isn't to get really, really tired with our muscles. The goal is to feel like your heart rate increases. The goal is to feel like your lungs are working a little bit harder here. Realize that we're not really going total body here. We're focusing on a couple of movements for you, right? A little bit of core, a little row, a little bicep curl. Like we said, it's a little core, it's a little upper body. We want you to have fun. We want this to feel like exercise, and we've built this so that it is a standalone workout, right? It's going to be 6 minutes plus a little bit, whatever we did for our warm up. But the idea is that you can stack this onto other workouts if you want to. So again, you're not trying to kill yourself. You're not trying to make it super tired or make this be the only workout that you do. That's not how we roll here. You're going to be able to rock this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job making it through the first round. Your first 2 minutes is done. Let's go ahead and begin again with that core move. Again, there's different variations here of sit-ups. Sometimes I'll do like a little crunch. I'll reach my hands up. Maggie, you'll see, is doing what we call a straight leg sit-up. And I always remind people the sitting up part is not actually what we're working on. I want you to come down slowly. 3, 2, 1, and let's do rows. Again, whatever position feels best for you, you do. You can sit, you can stand, you can go body weight, you can grab a tool. You do what you need to do. Keep it smooth. And now let's talk about our intentions. Round 1, we almost always say, is look and feel good. Now that we're in round 2, let's see if we can add just a little bit of what we call full body tension, a flex. At some point during this row, pause, turn everything on, flex, become a statue, become a piece of steel for just a moment, and then relax again, right? Our body's like that, a little tension, a little relaxation. 3, 2, 1, and let's change to bicep curls. Now, another way to think about adding that total body flex, right, instead of doing that, is just to think, make it better. If you can't quite comprehend that total body flex, maybe you just make one part better. Maybe your core gets a little tighter. Maybe you're a little smoother on the way up. Maybe you're a little more controlled on the way down. Whatever you need to do, you do so that these look good. I want you to be proud of what you're doing here. You've got about 30 more seconds. Again, if you're feeling a little muscular fatigue, if your biceps are getting tired here, it's okay. You can embrace it if you want to. It's also okay to take a little break. I like to remind people that when I am feeling tired, if I get to the point where I can't do another rep, on a cardio day, that maybe was too much, right? If that's the case, I'm going to slow it down. I'm not going to do reps so quickly. Maybe I'm going to release the tension on the band. I'm going to do whatever I can do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all are 2/3 through this. You're over the hump. You've got one more round, 2 more minutes. Let's do our last round of core. You move well. You do your sit-ups, your lay-downs. Again, like I talked about, if you need help sitting up, use your hands. Get up. Do whatever you need to do. And then see if you can go down with so much control. Slow it down. You are in charge, not gravity here. 2, 1. Well done. Core is done. Let's start that row. Last round here, you've got now just 30 more seconds. Your goal isn't to get really fatigued. Your goal is just to kind of feel like you're moving. You haven't had a break, so this should start to feel like cardio. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your breathing. If you've got some music on, totally move to the beat. Enjoy it. We want you to have fun. We want you to smile. You got 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And last of all, bicep curls. You've got this. You've got 60 seconds here. Look good, feel good. And round 3, we like to say just make it feel like a workout, right? It's the last minute here of 6 minutes. You've done 5 of them so far, right? You're almost done. Check in with this last minute. If it's not feeling like exercise, specifically like cardio exercise, speed it up a little bit. And also keep in mind, if this is your first time doing it, it's cool. It's like any skill, it's going to take some practice. We don't expect you to be perfect ever, right? We want you to feel like you're getting a good workout in. If you didn't quite get it this time, it's totally fine. The next time you do this workout, you'll dial it up a little bit, right? You'll have figured a little more out. It's totally cool. 15 seconds to go. Keep breathing. Make it look good. Make it feel good. Add a little tension. Be proud of how you're moving. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Awesome. Give yourselves a high five. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And let's finish up by doing our active recovery. Now, for almost every move, or almost every time we do active recovery, Maggie and I love this down dog position. It gets us stretched through our backside, which just most people's backsides get tight, right? Their hamstrings, their calves get a little tight. If you're in a job where you sit a lot, this is an awesome move to kind of combat that chair tightness that we get from sitting. Lots of right ways to do this. I always like to think of getting into that push-up position and then just pushing my hips as high up towards the ceiling as I can. My legs are sometimes bent. Most of the time they're bent. Sometimes they're straight. Sometimes I'll put one leg up. You do what you need to do. And oftentimes we'll finish by getting to that child's pose. And again, you just recover here. Awesome. We are so glad that you joined us. If there's another workout on your schedule, now's the time to just start thinking about that, right? Finish this one up and get ready to go. If this is your only workout for the day, we love that you joined us. Great work. We hope to see you again soon. And I'm going to let Maggie wrap us up. Thanks, y'all.
Well, hey everyone, Maggie here. We would love for you to subscribe to this channel. We have a lot more workout videos with different focuses and different lengths of time that we would love for you to check out. And if you subscribe, you'll kind of always be in the loop on what we're coming up with. Thanks again for joining us, gang. Make it a great day.